What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another fantastic episode of your favorite pizza podcast, Smashing Slices. That's right, it's your neighborhood pizza guy. It's your neighborhood PizzaHulk right here. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. This is the week before D-Day. Next Friday, October 25th, we are live podcast episode. Wayne Ale House, home of the 24-inch. It's like this big. 24-inch slice. I want somebody to come down. I want somebody to smash a whole slice. Also, if you've noticed by now, the graphic probably updated. We got a new logo for the podcast specifically. It is created by my boy Antonio, Akaz. Gave him an idea. We ran with it. It is the new updated logo for the show. Now that we got that out of the way. As always, this and every episode is brought to you by Fast Food Tees, your number one spot on the internet for merch from your favorite pizzerias. Oh, White Mana, they got burgers too. You get a burger. I've been a little slacking in the Fast Food Tees department, but I'm still repping, I'm still talking, I'm still hyping them up. We'll have something very, very soon. Man, that was only 2 minutes. All right. Try not to go super crazy on this episode because I'm trying to save as much content as I possibly can for the live show. We're going to be live. It could go 45 minutes. It could go an hour. I don't really know, but I am prepared to just ramble my way through the entire thing. The lighting on this episode is a little different. I cut out the above lights. I just have two lights in front of me here. I think it looks pretty good. There's a chance it's a little dark. I won't know until I update and load everything in. The DJI, when you turn it on to record, because I have the phone on, it cuts off communication. So I'm looking at a blank screen in front of me, but down here on my phone, I look pretty good. I don't mind the darker aspect of it. It's just something new that we're trying to figure out, the lighting concept down here. Especially now, windows are closed. It's cold as shit sometimes on the overnight. I've been waking up to a 59-degree house. We do have heat. We just haven't turned it on yet. So the windows are closed. I threw some curtains. You could barely see them in the corner over there. There's some curtains over that window. This window over here is just physically closed. It's got tile mosaic artwork on it. Not a lot of sunlight in here. So we're just trying. It's a work in progress on the lighting. Shirt of the day. It's a little chilly, so we got a hoodie on. We got a PizzaHulk hoodie. We still have those for sale. Crew necks are getting ready to be... They're getting ready to be printed out and shipped, hopefully over the weekend. I do have a trunk or a treat and a tailgate to attend. But those crew necks that everybody ordered, they'll be there plenty of time for the cold weather. I just got to print up the last couple of them. They're right over here on the table. I did have a t-shirt for today. I didn't change out of the hoodie, though. I was going to represent bunnies in South Orange with the t-shirt of the day. But we will save that for another episode when we're ready. A couple of little updates that we've had. Not that the studio is getting an update. We are going to change the sticker wall and banner behind us to accommodate the new logo. And there's going to be just a little more space in front of me. I want to put a couch, but then I have to figure out where a guest, how we're going to do the guest thing. I guess two of us could be at the table. If you're a guest on the show, that means I know you pretty well, hopefully. So we'll be both of us here at one shot. Also, as I keep moving in and out of the scene, one of the biggest things that I've hated so far about this setup down here has been, I'll step out of the way for it. I covered the electrical outlet box with a sneaker box. So I think over both of my shoulders under that sign, there's going to be two more sneaker boxes that go there just to even it out because it looks weird with just one. So there's going to be two more down there. I got to go through the wall of sneaker boxes and see what we got going on there. So let's get into, actually, you know what? Last week, I've rarely, when I edit the podcast, I just add in all the flying stuff and all the names and all the, sometimes there's pictures and slogans and stuff. I add all that in, right? So that's my version and my concept on editing. I just add to it, I don't really take away. But last week there was an update on the CapCut app, which is what I've switched from. They had a editing tool. I tried it out and it cut like 6 minutes worth of ums and dead air off of the show and it just clipped them together. And I think that was pretty cool. I haven't really gotten any complaints about that episode. I think visually it looked well. I enjoyed the editing version of it. So hopefully this week we're going to repeat that back. Also, the audio on the pod from last week was straight through the DJI. I didn't even use this mic. So this week, the audio is very similar. The mic is literally 1 foot farther from me right now. But the sound was very close. So I think that's enough housekeeping on the actual structure of the pod. Let's get into everybody's favorite category of the day is what did we smash? This week we made a visit to Patsy's Tavern in Patterson. We smashed a pie from them. I was going to bring some home, let the fam have it, but I did not. I just straight smashed the whole thing. Patsy's is one of the coolest places out there. Nothing's changed since probably 74. That'd be 1974. Nothing's changed. The next visit that I make, I'm going to dine in. Hopefully, maybe I bring the wife for that one. The problem is, sometimes I'm able to meet the wife for lunch on Wednesdays, and they're just not open on Wednesdays. They open at 4:30. So Thursday, Friday is the days that I can get there. But, oh, that's a weird one. But we just got to get there. I want to take her with me. She's been very, very improved on the recording skills. So we smashed some Patsy's. That was last Friday, actually. We smashed that for Pizza Friday. Over the weekend, we had a soccer game, which we will touch on in the youth sports section of the show. But we started cleaning out my garage from the move. So maybe, you know what, this episode is not going to be so much pizza related as it is just life, but it's here nor there. So we started cleaning out the garage from the move. Everything was just thrown in the garage. The garage is double the size of what we had storage-wise at the old house. So we started going through it because my son is having a birthday party here. November 3rd, this first Sunday of November, we're having a birthday party at the house. We're going to have a little Nerf party, and my friends from Columbia Inn are bringing the Cybertruck to make some bar pies for my son. So all my son wants is for us to have a Cybertruck. We do not, and we probably will not, but that's all he wants. So they have the Cybertruck pizza, and they're going to come here and rip some bar pies out of the back of the Cybertruck. I have a birthday party with his friends, so we need some space in the garage. So that's what started everything going on in the garage here. So we started cleaning that out so that we don't have to have any, out of the element. We're just inside right here. So we started cleaning it out, and everybody was like, yo, we should get some pizza. And pizza's over here on Sunday. Everybody opens late, or they're not open at all. So, of course, I call my buddy John at Sete, and he took care of us. Every person in the house was blown away by the Sete margarita pies. They traveled perfect. I'm literally, if I walked there, it would probably take me 7 minutes to get there. I'm walking. So I'm like a 2.5 minute car ride. They couldn't have been better. They were fantastic. There was no leftovers. I did not take any pictures because I walked in the house and everybody devoured them. So once again, Sete, we smashed it. Did bring some lunch to work this week. I'm trying to balance out the pizza. Trying to balance it out with a little chicken and rice, little lean beef and rice. That's my go-to when I feel like I'm getting a little, what you would call out of shape. I'm trying to get back into playing shape. Basketball season is approaching, and I like to run with the kids when we play and we practice, so I need to get my wind back. We'll touch on that in a minute. But so we started bringing some lunch, a little chicken and rice. Brown jasmine rice is really freaking good in the rice cooker, okay? Put that out there. Brown jasmine rice. I think it has surpassed the regular jasmine rice. I just enjoy the brown. Don't know which one's healthier, but the brown jasmine rice is pretty on point. We also made a pit stop this week. After school, Logan had to get something for his Halloween costume. Even though Halloween is next Thursday. No, 2 Thursdays. Halloween's far away. This weekend, we have a trunk or treat with the family and all kinds of friends and stuff. There's like 5 hours that attend it. But we had to go to the Target in Kearney to pick up a Deadpool mask. And the wife wanted a late lunch. We went to Vinny's Mutz, and Vinny's Mutz won the 2024 Pizza Bowl Championship in February. So they're the reigning champ. Had a margarita slice. It was a fresh pie, margarita slice. It was really good. Not gonna lie. It was very, very good. I had a chicken vodka parm sandwich. My wife had a chicken cutlet, fresh Mutz prosciutto, a little balsamic. Chicken cutlet, really good. The slice, also good. I want to go back to Vinny's Mutz in Lyndhurst, and I want to get a whole pie. I want to actually try the whole pie. I mean, you get the first slice out of a pie, it's pretty good. If you barely had to reheat it because it was kind of... So, it was very good. I was very impressed. I thought it was a much different layout of a location. I didn't know there was some seats in there. So the next time we go, the parking was terrible. There's everything out front of it is yellow line. There's a library, maybe town halls across the street. It was rough. Excuse me. It's late to record this. Everybody's sleeping upstairs. So that was, we smashed this week. I am recording this on Wednesday night, so I really think I have anything to smash tomorrow. But this is your favorite pizza podcast, so that was getting out of the way. I'm trying to think of what else we can touch on before we start talking like youth sports. I'm trying to think of a fun little, we're gonna change it up as on the fly as we do this. I had to remember that I say this. I might write it down. We're gonna go with Coach Talk, right? That's what's gonna be the ending segment of the show every week when we go youth sports. We're gonna go with Coach Talk with Coach Pizza. That's what the kids call me. What else do we have? Let's check. I am gonna be a guest on a podcast. Actually, I guess they're got podcasts. They're going live every week. Jim Mirabelli from Nepot Pizza Review and Jimmy Hank Pizza. They are going live. They're broadcasting on StreamYard, which wasn't out. We had a test seminar. We had a test session last night, and the layout on that is freaking awesome. If I ever have a guest, they think you got to pay for it. I would sign up for the free 7-day trial just to be able to use their layout for a guest. It was nice. Just the way that you can add things. Like you go live on it and it pulls up on Facebook. You go live on Facebook and it puts in the comments. So you can ask a comment and it scrolls it right on the show live as you're there. So there's a chance maybe we check it out. If I can hook it up to the Instagram, I think for next Friday's show, we're going to go live on Instagram. I'm still trying to figure out the exact setting of what we're going to do. I feel like Instagram Live will be pretty cool if I can record. I can put it on the table next to me and have it live. I'm going to go, this is my tripod. My main screen in front of me is going to be the OSMO and whatever Radio Garden State has to go live. If you're going to check it out visually, I don't know what they're going to do there. Or we're going to broadcast live on the Radio Garden State. I haven't really iced out the details on that, but I'm going full show setup. I'm bringing the mic. I'm bringing the board. I'm going to bring my 2 sets of lights. I have banners and signage behind me. There's going to be, tomorrow night, I have a breast cancer tricky tray at Wayne Ale House, and I'm going to smash a 24-inch pie. I'm going to do some nice shots before, so I have just some more content. There should be banners up and there's posters up inside with myself. I'm on the poster with the Kelsey brothers for Garage Beer. I want to say thank you once again to Garage Beer for letting me be a part of their New Jersey launch. It is the launch party for Garage Beer at Wayne Ale House. I just happen to be the special guest for the day. So come on out. If you're watching this, come on out. Drink some Garage Beers. The lime and a slice of pizza is a fantastic combination. 24-inch slices are going to be tossing around to everybody. We got some merch from Garage Beer. I have order coming in of just some t-shirts. Maybe I'll add a couple hoodies to it. I'm going to try and sell a couple merch pieces while we're there. So I think that event is going to be super duper fun. All right. I don't really have much. So we can go to the Coach Talk. Put music behind that, Coach Talk. We are in the midst of soccer season right now. We're at the halfway point, and we had a doozy of a game on Saturday. 4-2. We were up 3-0, no shot on goal from the other team. Second half starts, we're feeling good. Take Logan out of goal. Logan's goalie. Take him out of goal because they didn't no work. They didn't even shoot at him. Take him out. Of course, he's totally ill prepared. Has no extra jersey. So he can't go and play the field because he doesn't have a jersey. So he's on the sidelines and we're hanging out. He's also not that bummed that he didn't have to go on the field because he didn't want to run. He's become fixated on the goal he doesn't have to run. I'm trying to break him of it. But next thing you know, penalty. A handball in the box for my team. All right, I understand it. It hit the elbows. The kid, cover himself like this, hit his elbows, call a handball in the box. They get a penalty kick. My son's not in goal. You have one of the girls on the team. She's wanted to play goalie all season. Let her go in, no problem. Now she's thrown in under a PK. I had an idea where the kicker was going to go. He was on my team last year. Had an idea where he was going to go. So I shout out. I tell her to move. That's where he's going. I say slide over. He kicks it that way. She goes that way. She just missed it. Okay? So one. Reset. All good. We come down. We go down the field. We battle it out. Loose ball around the box. One of my kids goes in to get the ball. Goalie comes for it. Full on. Two-handed shove. Tosses him out of the way. Penalty kick for us. Okay? He scores. No, not even a problem. Scores it. Chaos on the sidelines by the parents, but scores the penalty. 4-1. I don't know, maybe 5 minutes later, I don't know what the defenders were doing. Next thing you know, kid that scored their penalty kicks running down the field trips over the ball. No green shirts around him. They call a penalty. 3 penalty kicks within if it was a 10-minute span, which is unreal. That was totally, no. He trips and falls, nobody around him. You would think I would lose my mind, but I do not. I just casually go along with it. We wound up winning 4-2. It's fine. We won. I wasn't really worried about it. I'm very happy at the other team that he scored the 2 goals. He was on my team last year. Once a PizzaHulk, always a PizzaHulk. So I'm very, very proud of him. He did a great job. The referee, he got to get his shit together, okay? Flip side of that, it is also the first time that Logan is eligible to play travel basketball. So I begged PAL, open to travel basketball to the 3rd and 4th graders. We have enough kids for a team, which is fantastic. We will be having a 3rd and 4th grade travel team on top of the 3rd and 4th grade rec season. So the month of November is going to be crazy with the ending of soccer and the starting up of basketball, but I couldn't be happier. We ordered Logan a new pair of sneakers. He got some LaMelo balls, and he's going same sneaker, 2 different color combinations of the same exact shoe, and he's going to wear each of them. So he's getting 2 pairs of sneakers. He's going to wear one left foot of one style, the right foot of the other style. That's what thing. We also roll with the one leg short long. You look at my kid, you would think he's the greatest basketball player that's ever lived. He is very good, but he looks like he is about to break your ankles hardcore. He is going to, oh boy, he is going to crush you. So we have one more set of tryouts for that. Our team is 90%. Everybody just needs to try out. You just got to show up, sign in, and you're good to go. I'm very excited to coach rec and travel basketball. The soccer is one thing, but coaching the rec is exactly where. Coaching basketball is exactly where I love. Soccer's all right. Basketball's my heart is. It's also where his is. Let's travel around and talk about, you know what? Let's talk about, hold on. I got something here. Let me take a sip of water. Saratoga. Okay? I want to talk about sometimes when you move to a new place. We stayed in town, so that wasn't the weird part of the move. You get to throw crap out. Amazing. But you also get to buy new shit. Like, welcome to the neighborhood kind of. So I think we were still at the old house and we bought it and we didn't use it until we came to the new house. But we bought I have to actually look up. I'm going to tag a picture right here in my hand of this frying pan, right? We got this non-stick, crazy, maybe quart big, but you could fry, you can boil, you can throw it in the oven, anything you want to do. It's like this one big magical pot. Got the lid, it's got the steamer for vegetables. Freaking best thing I've ever bought. Bought at Costco, all right? Costco is the coolest place ever. So I thought that was the greatest thing. I could make anything in it. Last Sunday, I made bolognese sauce
through the
week.
Yeah,
made bolognese sauce in it
on Friday.
2 Sundays ago.
Wayne House.
This Sunday, made baked ziti
Wayne, New Jersey.
Didn't even use the
Road
tin for the baked ziti.
Do not know the exact number, but it's on Ratzer Road.
Everything.
12
Put the
o'clock,
meatballs
upstairs.
Chopped up some meatballs.
Smashing
put it in,
slices.
Mix it all up in the
with
pot,
garage
top,
beer.
Be there.
Okay.
Be best thing I've ever bought. Till opened the Blackstone grill. Yeah, the grill is the potentially single greatest purchase I've almost ever made in my life. Okay, since I opened the Blackstone, it's been about 5 weeks ago. I built it. You know, you got a box, you just screw in some stuff. It wasn't really building. And then for the past 4 weeks, we've been using it. I've used the Blackstone more than I've used my PlayStation. The Blackstone grill is definitely one of the single greatest purchases I've ever made in my life. We don't have a lot of space out the back door. We have more of a side yard. Our backyard is from the back of the house to the trees behind us is like 8. So it's just like a walkway. You can walk around the house. My neighbor's got some crazy wild overgrown bushes there. But the Blackstone is right out the door. You come right down the stairs from inside the house. Boom, you're at the Blackstone. We use it 3 days a week. We're making stuff on the Blackstone. I've been meal prepping my chicken and rice. And I've done it in the air fryer, which I thought was the greatest thing I've ever bought. Done it in the air fryer, and it was fine. I have one of those like grill pans with the grill marks in it. Thought that was a good job too. It was pretty good. No, the Blackstone, roll outside, heat the Blackstone up, gets nice and hot, throw however much chicken I need on the grill, fry it up both sides, bring it inside, cut it up, about anything we want to do. Quesadilla, perfect. Throw it in my rice, throw it in a little macaroni, whatever you need to do with the chicken is there. Made breakfast sandwiches on it. I've made burgers twice a week. Throw some Nathan's hot dogs on the Blackstone. Like everything but breakfast. And I know you can make breakfast on it, but I don't think it seasons perfectly. I don't know if I want to throw a pancake on it, honestly. I'll throw my breakfast meats on it. I don't know if I want to throw pancakes. The pancake is very, very, like pancakes, you can mess them up and you could ruin your day. Actually, we missed this part of What Did We Smash? Last Saturday night, we get out of work 10:30, and sometimes when we're hungry, we usually make a trip to Pizza Town and get a little pizza. But we had pizza for lunch after soccer. So my wife just was scrolling through the Google. Pompton Queen, open till midnight. All right? Most diners are closed 10 o'clock. Pompton Queen, open till midnight. Took 9 from Bloomfield to get to Pompton Queen. We might have been speeding. Pancakes. I don't know about you, but when I go to the diner, I'm 99% a pancake guy. Pancakes at the diner is where it's at. Also only like to do late night or breakfast at the diner. I can't go to the diner at 3 o'clock in the afternoon because I'm just going to get pancakes. That's all I want. I want pancakes. I'll stop at the diner and get some chicken noodle soup, but pancakes. Pancakes, right? I love pancakes. I'm going to go to the IHOP the next time they do all-you-can-eat pancakes. I'm going to IHOP. All right? So, I'm going to not call this a wasted episode, but this was just to fill in the void of my absence in your life for an entire week. 1 week from today, we will all be at Wayne House, smashing some pizza and chugging some beers. Okay? So,